Okay guys, now we're going to talk about a CAC center, or a Child Advocacy Center. The one specifically we're going to talk about is the New Hope Blount County Children's Advocacy Center. Now, once they had done a forensic interview, there was a general common area on this side that has cameras and microphones and everything else. Well, we sent over a subpoena and we got a response. This is their response. We do not have any audio on the camera outside the front entrance to the building. We do not have audio on the lobby, but it is on the camera that is located above the reception desk. And this is typically not able to pick up conversations that happen in other areas of the lobby due to the high ceilings. In other words, they're completely aware their camera system is not up to both state and national standards as required by law, and that, not just law, but also to get paid. That's right, that's what they take, and they have to comply to all the ordinances and rules that those systems are functional to receive both state funds and Title IV funds out of the Social Security. Let's continue. Also, because we are limited with our server capacity, anybody ever hear of the cloud? I guess we're not going to spend money on that, right? The footage is recorded over after 15 days unless someone requests that we specifically hold something. Therefore, it would depend on the time and date that you're wanting for us to view to see if it's even stored on our system. And do you want to take and share the information and the case involved so we can look, see we have it? Well, once again, because of the date it was there, we were well past 15 days. Now, why does this matter? Why? Because both state and federal regulations take and require that all interactions with parents and children are to be retained until the youngest child is of the age of 19. They were destroyed in 15 days, and at that calculation, they had another 14 years to hold on to it. But we don't have the server space, so we'll just delete it. Why is this important? Because that is important outside the area of the forensic interview area to make sure, or to clarify and keep everybody honest, we'll say, to where there's no coaching or no intimidation or other crimes that happen. Now, we won't get into the crimes that happened there that interacted with my wife's children and her advocate, but threatened, intimidation, there was all sorts of things that were going on that were illegal. And they're fully aware of it, which is why they get away with it. This is why this place is considered illegal and is receiving funds, both state and federal funds, illegally because they are not compliant. Now, they will turn around and tell you that, hey, we're certified. You're right, you are, because you've got a dirty certifier. That's right. How many other places has this certifier gone in and done the same thing that allows them to commit crimes and it's just disappeared? And most attorneys will go, well, we can't get it and move on. No, they're not compliant, but what will they testify in court to? Well, we have our certification. Doesn't mean that you've met the standard or somebody screwed up. Well, you did. That's a lot of people that affects, and it's been open for about 2.5 years now. How many cases have you done that to, and how many other people have you intimidated, coached, or coerced, or committed other crimes? But, you know, kind of funny, it's convenient that the evidence is deleted, and they're aware of it. Now, here's the second part of it, dealing with the CAC Center. Here's an affidavit of custodial records. I, Shyla Nunn, have been duly sworn according to law, makes an oath upon his or her personal knowledge as follows. I, Shyla Nunn, am the duly authorized custodian of records for the New Hope Child Advocacy Center, and in such capacity, I have authority to certify the attached video records recordings. The attached records recordings are true copies of all originals, and regarding, there's 3 children involved. Here's the problem. When we went for discovery in both cases, 2 of those, matter of fact, 3 of them were never given to the defense at all. That's called hiding and destroying evidence. That's a felony. That was done by the state CPS officers. But once again, that doesn't matter because they rolled past it in both cases. That's a felony. That's criminal activity. But once again, under Bedingfield and under Harrington, it didn't matter because that doesn't matter. The law doesn't matter because it's about feelings and what their buddy system can get done and the crimes they can commit. Then it goes on to say the attached records were prepared. Well, there were no attached records. You only included one. And then when you took and spoke to my attorney about it, Mr. Baker, you said the others weren't relevant. Therefore, you weren't turning them over. But yet, here's an affidavit that's signed, sealed, and notarized, a court document that says you've turned them over. That's falsifying court documents because they were never turned over. That's a felony.